you get a profit or a gain or an advantage to which you are not justly entitled. Riba. Tonight, we're going to be spending some time on this second kind of riba. So the Prophet said, Bilal, this is the essence of riba. What you should have done is to sell the 2 baskets. Don't look at me, don't look at him. Sell the 2 baskets of inferior quality dates and take that money and buy the 1 basket of superior quality dates. And so they had equal value, equal value. And so it was haram to exchange 2 baskets of dates for 1. It was riba. But Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu exchanged 4 camels for 1. And that was not haram. Why was this haram and that not haram? And Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu exchanged 20 camels for 1. These 20 may have been baby camels, and this one may have been a pregnant camel. And there was not haram. So the question we ask tonight is, why was it haram to exchange 2 baskets of dates for 1, and there was riba, but it was not haram to exchange 4 camels for 1 or 20 camels for 1? That's a good question, isn't it? You're lucky I don't have the time to question you tonight. To answer that question, we must go to another hadith. And you've all heard this hadith before, all of you. It is in Sahih Bukhari. The Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam is describing a transaction in which there is an exchange of gold for gold, or silver for silver, or wheat for wheat, or barley for barley, or dates for dates. This is the one, dates for dates, or salt for salt. And he is declaring, once it is like for like, it must be equal for equal. 2 baskets on this side, you must have 2 baskets on this side. If not, it is riba. Why is it riba? Remind me to answer that question if I forget. Why would it be riba? If I exchange 2 baskets of dates for 1, why? Before we answer that question, and also remind me, because I forget, you know, remind me to answer the question, why is the 4 camels for 1 not riba? Okay. When we look at this hadith, there are 6 items mentioned. 2 of them are precious metals, gold and silver, and the other 4 may be described as commodities. What is there which is common to all 6 of them? There are 2 things which are common to all 6 of them. The first is this, that all 6 were used as money in the market in Medina. If there was a shortage of gold and silver coins, they would use dates as money in Medina. The second thing which is common to all 6, which the Prime Minister of Malaysia has only now understood, when the sun is already setting, is that in all 6, In all six, the value of the money is in the money. In other words, in all six, the money had intrinsic value. I heard with my own ears the Prime Minister of Malaysia say a few years ago, of course he's going to be embarrassed now to be reminded of it. He said, money has no intrinsic value. Now he's backpedaling because now he's beginning to learn a little thing from us who are teaching this subject for years now. And so the two things which are common are, number one, all six were used as money. And number two, in every case, the money had intrinsic value. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to Sunnah money. You never heard of it before. You heard about the Sunnah, it's the bed. You heard about Sunnah, Salat. But you never heard about Sunnah money before. First time. What is Sunnah money? Sunnah money is either precious metals or commodities. And Sunnah money is money which has intrinsic value. I leave behind me two things. So long as you hold on to them, you will never go astray. The book of Allah and my Sunnah. And this is also his Sunnah. And we've abandoned it today. This is Riba. We will explain to you how it is Riba. We've abandoned what we had as Sunnah money and replaced it with Riba. We'll explain to you how. But wait a minute. This money, which is Sunnah money, is it also in the Qur'an? I mean, did we abandon the Qur'an as well? Oh, that would be terrible. So let's go to the Qur'an and see. When Yusuf alayhi salam was in the well, you shaking your head? Okay, he was in the well. The travelers came, fished him out of the well, and they took him to Egypt and they sold him. Surah Yusuf. وَشَرَوْهُ بِثَمَنٍ بَخْسٍ دَرَاهِمَ مَعْدُودَةٍ. And they sold him for a few measly dirhams. What is this word dirham? A dirham is a silver coin, precious metals. And then there is this ayah also in the Qur'an, in Surah Al Imran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses the double standards of the Jews. And remember, it is not Imran Hosein who is speaking, it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if they want to arrest anyone, they're going to have to arrest Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let them try to do that now. وَمِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ مَنْ إِنْ تَأْمَنْهُ بِقِنْطَارٍ يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْكَ. And amongst the Ahlul Kitab, here it is the Jews, there are those who, if you entrust them with a qintar, 1,200 gold coins. It's about 350,000 US dollars. Could you kindly keep this for me safely? When you want it back, they will return it to you. Why? Because you're a Jew. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ تَأْمَنْهُ بِدِينَارٍ لَا يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْكَ. But amongst them there are those who, if you give him a dinar, a gold coin, could you kindly keep this safely for me? When you want it back, you can't get it back. إِلَّا